What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Elite Suite. I hope you enjoy your stay. Today, I'm going to be bringing you a quick trading method for the length of Futties, especially this week and today and the next day. Mostly for right now this will work, but it could work similar to this throughout the rest of Futties, and I'll explain that in a minute. But before we get started, since you guys were asking in the comments in the previous video that you wanted to see my team that I'm currently using, here it is. And just a disclaimer, I traded to all of this, no packs, nothing like that. I barely played Foot Champ, so really none of it came from that either. Just all trading, and this is really what you guys can do throughout the year. I'm not even one of the best traders, and I did this throughout the year. So, I mean, I'm very proud of this, and this is what you guys can do in FIFA 18. All you gotta do is subscribe. I'll try to help you guys out, and just keep at it. You just gotta stay dedicated, checking the market every day, and this is what it could lead to. Pretty nice team here. This is not even all the cards in my club, not to brag or anything, but I got some more in the club as well. But we're going to move on to the trading method, which is what you guys clicked on this video for. Basically, what we've seen today, and this is Friday, the day that they released these Futties SBCs, end of the era SBCs, and the Marquee transfer SBCs, was that there's the Samuel Umtiti, Chris Smalling, Eric Bailly. So we're going to be focusing on Chris Smalling in this video, but it actually works for all of these, but mostly Chris Smalling, and I'll tell you why. It's because Chris Smalling, when they dropped this Futties SBC, and it only cost around 2,000 to 3,000 coins to complete it, a lot of people were able to do it with just players from their club. It made it so nobody really needed the gold Chris Smalling today. Everybody was able to get this Chris Smalling for even cheaper, plus it's pink, so it's cooler. Even though it doesn't have any different stats, it did cause Chris Smalling to crash, and Samuel Umtiti and Eric Bailly also crashed as well. So if you go to the market and you take a look at Smalling, he's the cheapest that he's been all year. Even in the weekend where you couldn't use these players, like in the Bundesliga weekend, where you couldn't use Premier League players. He was not even cheaper during that weekend. So if you take a look at Chris Smalling, currently he's chilling at about 2.6 thousand coins. And then if you take a look at Futbin, that's actually the bare cheapest 84 rated card in the game. I'll go ahead and pick that one up. It's got a shadow card on it as well. So I literally got that for 2.3K, and it's got a shadow card on it. I didn't really snipe it. Like, honestly, I'm, getting these cards without any trouble whatsoever, except for the lag of FIFA. That's the only issue. We'll go ahead and move on from that, and I'll go ahead and show you my transfer list and tell you why I think these cards are going to go up. So Smalling is not only one of the best 84 rated gold players in the game, everybody loves him, but he's also the cheapest 84 rated card in the game. So that means that if there's a squad building challenge released in the next 2 weeks, that means Chris Smalling is going to be the card that everybody goes and swarms and buys because he's shown as the cheapest card on Futbin, he's the cheapest 84 rated, and he's the cheapest way to complete a squad building challenge that requires 84 rated players. And as you can see, just to get a feel for how confident I am that he will rise, this is how many pages of him I have currently. I've got around 6 pages, obviously a couple other cards like Higuain in there, and I'll get into that a little bit, but I'm mostly focused on this Smalling. So every single week, you got to be on the lookout for when they drop this Futties vote, that you want to take a look at which Futties players that were in the vote have dropped a ton on FIFA. Smalling was literally 6,000 coins before he was in Futties votes, and now he's only 2.6K. Also, with the fact that Smalling will most likely win the vote for the center backs, considering, everybody loves Smalling, he's going to probably rise as we get closer to the premium SBCs because people will be picking up this Smalling in hopes that he's needed for the squad building challenge. All you got to do is sell into that hype. You might be making about 500 coins per card, maybe making 1,000 coins per card. Let's assume I'm making 1,000 coins per card on this Smalling, and he only rises from 2.3K to 3.3K, which I think is not that difficult for a card like Smalling. If he goes to 3.3K and I'm making 1,000 coins per card and I've got over 50 of them, that's an easy 50,000 coins. If he rises to 5,000 coins, which is very possible for 84 rated cards, especially when they're bringing back old SBCs along with the premium SBCs and along with the Futties winner SBCs. There's no chance that these 84 rated cards stay this low in the first place. There's so many reasons why Smalling will go up in price. So next up, I want to talk about this Higuain. This was a card that was invested in heavily going in to TOTTI SBC. And once people realized that they didn't need a high rated KUYT card in particular, Gonzalo Higuain went from 27,000 coins and he dropped all the way down to about 15,000 coins. He's and I'm focused on the 89, not the 88 rated card. Right now, it doesn't look like there's too many 89s at 15k. There's actually none right now at 15k. So you're gonna have to be spending around 15,250 to 15,500. But as you can see, here are a few at 15,250, and you can pick that up, which is 12k less than what he was earlier today. And given the fact that there are going to be more premium SBCs, they're going to be the Smalling SBC, which can't be cheap, and they're probably going to be needing a high rating. This Higuain card is going to rise once again. Whether it rises into the hype or rises because a squad building challenge requires it, it's going to go up in price. So you can sell into the hype, which I suggest. That means you're guaranteed profit. Or you can take that risk, wait until some SBCs drop, and see if he rises from that. But then again, if you do take that risk, he has a chance of falling back down to what he is right now. And you won't make profit if that is the case. Now, you could get lucky, but I'd suggest just take the safe route and make your profit. And that's about it for today's video. And before I move on, there are more players than Higuain that have dropped over the course of today. I've picked up a few just because I like to focus my investments more so on 1 or 2 players rather than going and picking up, you know, 50 different players and just 2 of each. I focus on, you know, just hoarding on a lot of the same card, and that's what you see in my transfer list right now. But if this helps you out at all, drop a like on the video and subscribe for more Futties trading tips, squad building challenge guides, and even more IRL videos should be actually coming out this week. So I hope you enjoyed your stay at the Elite Suite, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace! Ow!